All right, so if we look at these, and hopefully these come fairly quickly to you because this is going to be a pretty big part of what is happening today with completing the square. So we've graphed quadratics to solve them. We did square roots, right? Then we did factoring. Then we did the quadratic formula. And today we're going to do completing the square. And this is the last way that we solve them by. Okay, but in order to complete the square, we need to talk about our perfect square trinomials. And we've done these before. Okay? So if I factor this guy, I get who? X plus 4 and x plus 4. All right, so when I have two of the same factors, how am I supposed to write them? X plus 4 squared. Okay, so think about that for a minute. If we look at this next one over here, we have x and x, and who and who? 9 and? No. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, 9 and 9, because 9 times 9 gives us 81. 9 times 2, that gives us 18. Okay, what do my signs have to be this time? Minus and minus. So this time we're going to write it as x minus 9 squared. Alright, so that should kind of jump us into these next two. How do I get to x squared? X and x. How do I get to 1?
2.
Oh, 1 multiplies. What's the only thing you can multiply together to get 1? 1 and 1. Okay, does 1 plus 1 equal 2?
Yeah.
What's my sign?
Plus and plus.
Just plus, and then I'm going to write it with a square. Okay, if I do this one, how am I getting to x squared? X and x. How am I getting to 25? 5 and 5. Since this is a minus 10, my sign has to be a minus, and it's going to be a square. Okay, so that's how my perfect square trinomials work. Remember that from last chapter?
Yeah.
Hopefully. Okay, so if we jump into these, okay, now for this, we're not going to move this over to equal 0. Okay, this is how this is going to work. So if I factor this part right here, I get x plus 2, and what's my sign going to be up here? Squared, because it's x plus 2 and x plus 2, right? So we write it as x plus 2 squared, and so we're kind of making this shortcut. I would write this stuff down. Equals, what does this equal? 25. So to solve this, how do I solve something that's squared? No. What is it? Square root. Yeah, the opposite of squaring something is taking the square root. So what we're going to do is we're going to take the square root of both sides. Okay? So I'm left with x plus 2 equals, what is the square root of 25? 5. Is that my only square root of 25? Negative 5, yeah. So it's going to be x plus 2 equals 5, and x plus 2 equals negative 5. Okay? And then we solve it. X equals 3, and x equals negative 7. Okay? So if we look at number 3, okay, all of these are going to be perfect square trinomials. Okay, and so if they're perfect squares, we can take the shortcut. So this is going to be x, right? How am I getting to 49? 7, and my sign has to be minus. So it's x minus 7 equals 49. Or x minus 7 squared equals what? 4. All right. So now what do we have to do to get rid of that square? Huh? Square root. So I'm going to have, what do I have? X minus 7 equals 2, and x minus 7 equals negative 2. Yep. Notice how it's both of them are x minus 7. Some people, when they do this, they want to make it an x minus 7 and then x plus 7. Okay, don't do that. They're both x minus 7. And then we solve. X equals 9. X equals 5. All right, so that's two different pieces of completing the square. Now we're going to put it all together. Okay. Step number 1. Okay, and I don't really like the steps that they give us here, so I'm going to end up writing my own steps. Okay. It says rewrite as x squared plus bx equals c. What that means is we are going to move c to the right side. Okay. How do we move a plus 7? We're going to minus 7. So I'm going to write this as x squared plus 8x, and then I'm going to leave a blank because we're going to put something in there. Okay, so I'm going to leave a blank, and I'm going to go equals what? Negative 7. Okay. Our next step is what we do is we take b divided by 2 and we square it. So what is b? 8 divided by 2 is 4, squared is 16. So what we do with that 16 is we add it to both sides. So I'm going to go plus 16 right here where I left that gap. And I'm going plus 16 over here. Okay? Step number 3 says factor the perfect square trinomial. That is the left side. So we're going to factor that left side. And this is what we've been doing. Because do I have a perfect square here? Do I have a perfect square here? So it's going to be x plus 4 squared, right? Equals, what do I get over here? 9. So x plus 4 squared equals 9. Does everybody see where we got that? You guys slow me down if I'm going too fast, because this part can be confusing. Alright, so then we take the square root of both sides, just like we have been. So I have x plus 4 equals 3, and x plus 4 equals negative 3. And then I solve. X equals negative 1. X equals negative 7. Okay? This isn't super easy, mostly because it has a lot of steps. Okay, so we're going to do a few of them, but I need you to let me know if I need to slow down. Okay? It's going to be important. So, in number 1, okay, step number 1 is to do what? to move that 27 to the other side. Good. So I have x squared minus 12x, leave a blank, equals what? Negative 27. Okay. Step number 2. Do what? Ooh, careful. What do you mean? Negative 12 divided by 2 gives me negative 6 squared equals 36. What am I going to do with that 36? I'm going to add it to both sides. So plus 36 plus 36. Okay, next step. Factor the left side, very good. So if I factor the left side, that is going to be x minus 6 squared equals 9. How many of us are confused on how to get this part right here? A few of us? Okay. So basically what we're doing is that x squared, it's x, right? What times what gets me to 36? The perfect square. 6. So we're taking the square root of 36 and getting 6. Okay? And then if this is a minus, it's going to be a minus. If it's a plus, it's going to be a plus. So really, guys, we're taking a shortcut. If we have x squared minus 12x plus 36, if we go through and factor this the long way, which we can, okay, there's nothing wrong with that. I have x and x, right? What times what gets me to be 36 and adds up to 12? 6 and 6, and my signs to get to negative 12 have to be minus and minus. Now, I'm just rewriting that as x minus 6 squared equals 9. Okay? If we're still at this point where we need to do this, we can. Okay? I'm okay with that. We just have to get to this point. Okay? So, what's my next step? Square root of both sides. So square root and square root. So I have x minus 6 equals 3. X minus 6 equals negative 3. And last step. We solve. X equals 9. X equals 3. All right, number 7. Looks crazy, right? Yes, no, maybe, kind of so. What do we need to do to start number 7?
8.
Yeah, we got to move that 18 to this side. So I've got x squared
No, 8, negative 8.
minus 18x. I could move my 9 over there too, right? Or I could subtract my 71, right? Leave a blank. Okay, let's do it this way. Let's add our 9. So we have plus 80 equals 0. Now let's start from there. I think that'll make our lives a little bit easier if we start from here. Okay, so what do I have to do? Subtract 80. So x squared minus 18x equals negative what? 80. All right, now what do I have to do? Negative 18 divided by 2 gives me negative 9 squared is 81. What am I doing with that 81? Plus 81. Plus 81. All right. This time, let's not take the shortcut, so that this looks a little bit more normal. We've got x and x. How am I getting to 81? 9 and 9. My signs are going to be negative and negative. What do I have to rewrite that as? Yeah, we got to go x minus 9 squared equals 1. Does that make more sense how we're getting to this spot right here? Hopefully. Next step. Square root of both sides. So x minus 9 equals 1. X minus 9 equals negative 1. So x equals 10. X equals 8. Is it starting to make a little bit more sense? All right. Sometimes you're not going to get pretty whole numbers. Okay? So let's look at number 9. No, let's do 10. Let's look at 10. I like 10 better. Okay? Step 1 is what? Move the 46. So x squared plus 16x, leave a blank, equals negative 46. Now what? 16 divided by 2, which is 8, and then I have to, so I have to square it. So I'm adding 64 to both sides. Okay, factor your left side, so x and x. How am I getting to 64? 8 and 8. My signs have to be plus and plus, right? So if they're the same, I write it as x plus 8 squared equals 18. All right. Next step. Square root of both sides. So I have x plus 8 equals, now you gotta help me out, what's the square root of 18? How many decimal places? 2 decimal places, so what was our initial 1.4.24? And x plus 8 equals negative 4.24. And now we solve. X equals negative 3.76. And x equals negative 12.24. Starting to come along a little bit. Okay. I think completing the square is one of the harder ways, but I think